Vroom, vroom, vroom. Ding, ding, ding.
We welcome you live to our night of pay-per-view action. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
A great setting here for this championship fight. It should be on the bucket list of every sports fan to come to a fight of this magnitude. Round one now underway.
Well, I can tell you personally what's going on in the trainer's mind, in his heart. He's thinking about all the years that he's worked to get here. And he's thinking about the last couple months in training camp. Have I done everything? Have I made my fighter face everything he has to? There's a lot on the line for a lot of people.
You know, boxing is a global sport. I think sometimes in North America we lose touch of that, but boxing is such a global sport, and every little region of the country defines its fighters differently, and the fighters are defined by where they come from.
Yeah, it really is. You know, sometimes if a fighter is from maybe a place where there's not many resources, then you're going to get a fighter who's a little cruder. And he's going to have to be more physical because, you know, he doesn't have the apparatuses in the gym where, you know, he can hit a double end ball or, you know, he can be inclined to be a little bit more technical. And I think that you're influenced by those kind of things, by the lacking of certain benefits in somebody's background or preparation.
Throws out the jab and then brings back the uppercut up top. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Roy Jones Jr. with a royal right. Burks is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Keep your head moving.
He wasn't efficient. He wasn't accurate. Yeah, he was throwing punches. He wasn't landing many.
No, he's throwing them from too far away. They're too wide. He needs to shorten them up, get into better range, and use that jab as a finder.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Roy Jones Jr.'s not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there.
It's all right, just keep moving.
A huge right hand from Roy Jones Jr. You know, we're early in this fight, but Burks' energy may come into question soon. He's throwing a lot of punches, Teddy.
Yeah, and his mental energy, too. I'm wondering if he's getting a little discouraged that his opponent is not showing a lot of effect from all those shots.
Fires right back at him. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Able to dismiss it. Jones is quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab and the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Yeah, that's it.
trying to erode away the... And round number 3 is underway. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, that's a good hook to the body. Jones's combination punching is working well here.
Keep your hands up.
Jones is showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. A well-targeted hook to the head by Burke. Roy Jones Jr. is doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Jones is doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Roy Jones Jr. banged around by a big uppercut. And he digs in with the jab, cutting down the tree there. Huge right hand comes crashing home. Burke's in a tough spot here. He could go down with that bad defense. And he's holding. Roy Jones Jr. is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Roy Jones Jr. is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. 3 rounds in the books. Jones is in control. Teddy, he's up with a clean sweep on your scorecard.
Yeah, and I like the way he's doing it. You know, he's making the guy come to him, he's making him miss, and he's scoring all the clean punches.
Back to the body.
Burke's right hand scores well that time. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Burks is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. A headshot blocked. Really frustrating his opponent now. Jones is so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an open.
Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. Halfway through round number 4. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Burke.
Come on, kid, focus. You're doing great.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. Burke's cracked by a right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you could go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
He got hit, but he says he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Jones's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Full of confidence, and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Burke's showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Keep working the body.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo.
Get your hands up!
That's a big right hand.
You're doing fine. You're okay.
Burks is wrapping up right now against his opponent. You know he needs a breather.
Yeah, and he's smart enough to know it himself.
Jab and a straight right by Roy Jones. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Off to the side. That's a huge left he just scored with. Burks' corner is concerned. Their fighter may go down here. Solid, picture-perfect combination, and he is floored.
Well, the old timers would say you can hit a guy with two. Why hit him with one?
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to...
Solid. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
It's over. The fight is over. Burks' night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count.